Well, good afternoon. US 54. We just stopped and put some fuel in here at the Pilot at Stratford, Texas. So we're rolling along nice and steady. We're not really racing per se, but we got 4 hours and 9 minutes on our drive time, 6 hours and 3 minutes on our day. We're approaching New Mexico. Vista something. Nueva Vista, Vista Nuevo, something like that. I forget what the actual name is. Something Vista with an N, if I remember correctly. We got the way station there, border entry, whatever you want to call it. And then we have Tucumcari after that. Well, we'll stop at Tucumcari for our next load check. That's about an hour and 55 minutes away, just about. Something like that. So, it's 2:50 right now, Central Time. So let's say 4:30-ish, 4:30, 4:45, we'll get to Tucumcari. That'll leave about another 2 hours, roughly, to Moriarty in New Mexico, a little bit on the east side of Albuquerque. Which will put us just about 635, 640 miles for the day. Which is what I want to do. That should leave roughly 11 hours. Well, more likely 12 hours. A little more than 12 hours on my clock for the week. Now, I could theoretically go all the way over to Ehrenberg and stay there. On Sunday, but not really interested in doing that. It's going to be hot enough here in Moriarty Sunday. I don't want to add another 5-6 degrees by being that far south next to the Mexican border. No, thank you. So, like I said, get Moriarty, We're parking for the weekend. Oh, probably. A double yellow line, and this guy's passing on a double yellow line. Brilliant. Whatever. Alright, so like I said, we'll get to Moriarty tonight. We'll be going into mountain time, so I'll gain an hour daylight back on that. So about 5 p.m. mountain, roughly, is when we're going to 5:30 mountain time when we'll get parked.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
If I remember right, we do have laundry there at the Pilot in Moriarty. If I remember correctly, I'll get a load of laundry done. I'll do my typical weekend cleaning, change the linens on the bed, basic maintenance on the truck, grease and check all my, top up all my fluids whether they need it or not. Double check, go around, check all my lights, check all the connections, check my tire depth, tread depth. Generally organize those things that have gotten disorganized during the week. Just your normal stuff for the weekend. Holy mackerel. All right. And then, because this past week has really been go, 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 since Monday, when I left out of Houston, waited around since Friday to get the load out of the Port of Houston. That fell through Monday afternoon. I did 822 miles up to Missouri, 540 miles out to Eastern Kentucky, 260 miles up to Medina, Ohio, near Akron, and now we're on our way here, another 2,500 plus miles out here to Southern California, down to Menifee, California. So 9:30 stopping, 8 o'clock stopping, 7 o'clock stopping. It's been a few late days all in a row, So this weekend we're going to reset our hours of service. We're going to reset the time I get started in the morning, in the day as well. So it's going to be beneficial all the way around. So we're heading down very familiar roads, US 54 here in Texas, Tucumcari, Santa Rosa, Moriarty. So the roads we've been on 50 times or more since I've been driving a truck. The first time I came out on this road was in 2017. And I've been up and down this road at least 10 times each year since then. Dash is reading 102 degrees right now, which, given that it's not terribly humid out in this area of the country, no, it's not too bad. Roughly another 3.5 to 4 hours of driving tonight. Well, 3.5 is probably close to it. But we're going to be left with, minutes on our clock again today. Basically, I'm about 20 minutes behind schedule. Other than that, we're rolling along pretty decent today. But we've done 387.3 miles so far today. We got started around 7 a.m. roughly. I've not really been, I said, I'm not racing, down the road. I'm not trying to, cut any corners. I'm not exceeding the speed limit. I'm not yelling and screaming at people to get out of my way. It's nice when they do. I mean, I don't know what this McKinney guy's doing. For some reason, he's doing about almost 55 miles an hour here in a 75 mile an hour zone, because there's a vehicle in front of him slowing this McKinney guy down. So the guy in front of him is what's causing the problem. If you're going to go 20 minutes below the speed limit, get off the road. Call courtesy. Like I said, we're going to get to Moriarty, New Mexico tonight. I said around 3 hours roughly from now, 3.5 hours. Of course, we're going into mountain time, so It'll be around 5:30, just about. Where do you think you're going? Another knucklehead behind me. Thing is going to pass 2 full-size trucks and a slow mover on a single-lane road. Now we got several vehicles in front. Trying to pass now is not smart. Give it a minute and a half. There's a passing lane up here. You'll get around. See, here's a guy driving a van in his typical white truck with an automatic transmission, more than likely, thinking he's got to go. He's got to. Why don't you just wait for the passing lane? What is your... Every one of these guys is so flippin' impatient. You're an idiot. I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go. I gotta make as many miles as I can every single day. And the hell with everybody else. I mean, the passing lane is right up here. This guy move over, we'll take off. It's not hard. I mean, it really isn't. See, that's the kind of stuff that gives truck drivers a bad reputation, a bad name. Because knuckleheads like that, they have to, they act like they're an ambulance. They're a fireman. They're a police officer. They're going to do something important. You're not. You're taking toilet paper to Albuquerque. You're taking mocha latte, drinks to Flagstaff. You're taking, dishwashing liquid, down here to Douglas, Douglas, Arizona at the border. Everything you have on that truck can wait. So why not just be patient? It's like right here, bam. Now we're gonna get around. And we're gonna probably wind up catching these guys. See, watch this. Now I got enough room in front of this RV, whatever this work van is. If this guy, this Peterbilt behind me, wants to pass me up, he can do so. There's a blue Volvo back there. He's probably got to bug up his butt. He's got to go, go, go. But he isn't going to try to get on the side of me and block me. So there's the signs for the road merge. That's probably going to be right up my butt all the way. No need to be tailgating there, dummy. So look at this. We're catching these two knuckleheads that just have to pass. Everybody just needs to settle down a little bit. And wherever you're trying to get to, we'll be there. You're not going to miss it. You know? Driving like a reckless fool ain't going to do nobody no good. Coming up on Dalhart here. We got to make a right-hand turn in town. We're right through the middle of town. Like I said, I'll get to that intersection. If it's a red light, I wait. Not a red light, and I can go around the corner without hurting anybody. I go around the corner without hurting anybody. It's easy. Just makes me wonder how some of these guys live their life. You know, acting the fool behind the wheel all the time. I mean, do they act like that in everything else they do in life?
Turn right onto East 7th Street toward US 54 West.
I don't understand it. Whatever. All right, like I said, Dalhart, Texas.
Reduced ahead.
Just about a little over 2.5 miles. We'll make this nice hard right-hand turn.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Get through a little more residential area of town. Then we'll get back into the open, you know, prairie or whatever they want to call this.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Grasslands, farming country. Now watch this fool in this Volvo. I'm sure he's going to want to pass me here. Speed limit is 60. I'm doing 60.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Solid transport. 50 miles an hour. Speeding his ass off. Because he has to get somewhere. He has to be there right now.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Speed limit 45. He's again still speeding. This is why towns don't want truckers, you know, coming to their town. They don't want truck drivers parking there because It's that arrogant, rude, inconsiderate attitude that some of these guys have. This guy right here in this blue truck. The speed limit's 45. Why are you going faster than that in town? I got a clock to deal with. I got places I got to be. It doesn't make any sense to go faster than you need to. Just because you have a truck that can do 80 miles an hour does not mean you need to do 80 miles an hour. Getting to a light, one truck ahead of another isn't going to do you any good. But unfortunately, that's the typical attitude of too many truck drivers. I'll do whatever the hell I please, and you can just deal with it. Nah. Being a professional, no one respects a jerk. Hey, look at that guy. He's a total piece of garbage as a human being. Look how insulting and discourteous he is to everybody. I want to be like him. Said no one ever. You better put a tarp on that load. Ha. I said, it don't take much. Oh my God, I'm 4 minutes behind what I wanted to be. Boo-hoo. There we go. You can do it. There you go. Look at that. You're a big boy. You can do it. Ah, lordy, lordy, lord.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto East 7th Street toward US 54 West.
All right, so here's where our turn is. I'm always so surprised that we still go through the middle of town here in Dalhart. Why is there no bypass? I mean, I think that would make a whole lot of sense to get most of the trucks around Dalhart
Turn right
instead of through
onto East
Dalhart.
7th Street toward US 54 West.
We want to take as much of the road as possible so we can go around the corner safely. there. Why that dip is here, but it is. It's a little bit better here in the middle lane or in the left-hand lane. Cross street dips are just a little bit rougher on the right-hand lane. And given that now I drive a very low trailer, I'm not taking the chances. There's another reason to be in the left-hand lane, because the right-hand lane ends. Thinking ahead. The border's just about 40 miles away. That'll take us into New Mexico. We have a way station right there. They're at Nuevo Vista or Vista Nuevo or Nuevo or something like that. I forget what the actual name is, but we'll go through there. We shouldn't really have any issues. Then it's another 50 miles down to Tucumcari. We'll check our load there. Then it's another 138 miles out to Moriarty. So not a big deal. Start signal. There you go. You can do it. Nara Vista. That's what it is. Nara Vista. I knew it had a V. I knew it had an N. I could not remember for the life of me. Nara Vista. Okay. I was thinking of Vista Chula for some reason, but I knew it had an in it. I couldn't remember. Hopefully we'll remember it in 5 minutes when it goes on my memory. Out of my train of thought.